Distribution process for carriacou housing units under review. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report.
Get ready to witness the ultimate sporting spectacle at the Horizon National Athletics Championship 2023. This two-day event is taking place on March 11th and 12th at the Kerani James Athletic Stadium with a jam-packed schedule of middle and long-distance races, sprint races, field and jump events. This is an event not to be missed. Come see Track Blazers, Ace, 473 MVP, Fusion, Rising Stars, Velocity, New Track Club and schools will be competing to showcase their talent and vie for national supremacy. This is the final opportunity for athletes to qualify for the Carriacou Games. Admission $20. Children under 12 can enjoy the excitement for just $10. Also, don't miss out on the big showdown in the senior men's 400 meters between Commonwealth semi-finalists Michael Francois, Adian Peters, Troy Mason, and Simile Felix. It's the Horizon National Athletics Championship, March 11th and 12th at the Kerani James Athletic Stadium. Get your tickets now.
With the details to the news for Tuesday, March 7th, 2023, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. A housing committee established by Cabinet is reviewing the distribution process of low-income housing units in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Minister for Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, Honorable Philip Telesford, told GIS the review is necessary to ensure that a fair and transparent distribution process is upheld. He says the committee found that the units distributed prior to the June 23rd general elections were not done in accordance with the Cabinet-approved process. The committee will consider all applicants, including those who were not issued letters by the previous administration.
They have looked at what has happened in Carriacou, and unfortunately, we have to review the entire process because the letters that were issued to potential homeowners or unit owners in Carriacou has not followed due process. By that I mean that there was a Cabinet Select Committee that was used for the distribution of those units. That committee was not involved in the process. That's for the early distribution prior to the general elections held in June last year. As a result of that, the committee has decided that they would consider all applicants, those to whom letters were already distributed and those who did not get any letters. All of those in Carriacou who have applied will be duly considered. The entire process will be walked through.
The intention, Minister Telesford explained, is to ensure there is equity and no political interference and influence in the process. The letters of acceptance that were delivered to applicants are currently considered null and void.
We recognize that the initial process that was done for the distribution of those housing units up to the process of the letter distribution, that process was flawed. And so they must now reset the process to ensure that people are treated equitably and that there is no political interference. So as they conclude their work, as they enter into this final stage, we encourage them to be very transparent, be very open, and treat everybody with fairness and equity. We deem these letters in its current form to be null and void because it did not follow the Cabinet-approved process. That's where we're at. And so we are not saying to these people who would have been issued these letters, we're not saying to you that you will not be considered. That's not the case. We are saying to you that your name will be in the mix and you will be treated fairly as any other citizen residing on the island of Carriacou and Petite Martinique.
A special press briefing with Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell and other government ministers has been postponed. A new date will be announced for the briefing, which was scheduled for Wednesday, March 8th at the Grenada Houses of Parliament. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs is one step closer to fulfilling its vision of delivering top-quality, improved healthcare to citizens. On Tuesday, the ministry received medical supplies and equipment from a Trinidad-based company, Transcontinental Medical Products Limited, which distributes affordable and high-quality medical diagnostic reagents, surgical devices, and medical consumables to both the private and public sectors of English-speaking Caribbean countries. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Desiree Stevens, says Grenada's vision to enhance its service delivery can only be successful through collaboration. She thanked Transcontinental Medical Products for its support of the government's transformation agenda.
It is through the generosity and partnership with companies like Transcontinental that we are able to enhance our service delivery to our customers. The health sector is the single most important priority of the government, and this was articulated in the 2023 budget presentation. Therefore, in order to achieve the strategic priorities that have been set for the ministry, we would need to collaborate with stakeholders in the sector. The Ministry of Health is therefore grateful to have established this relationship with Transcontinental, and we trust that it would be beneficial to the entities and by extension the people we serve.
Kevin Andal, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health responsible for religious affairs, expressed gratitude to the medical company and assured that the supplies will be used for the improvement of the sector.
This donation is a timely gift and is being received with welcoming arms from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Partnership is like those golden wings, those golden opportunities. And it speaks to the willingness of our people, both near and far, both in Grenada and the diaspora, to join together in the sustainable development of healthcare. Thank you, Transcontinental, for these products and your expression of compassion and your giving spirit. Our primary healthcare initiative, hospital and community services and general health and administrative services will be one step closer to its healthcare capital vision.
Representative of the donor company, Neville Richardson, made the handover to the Ministry of Health. He is thankful for the opportunity to contribute towards the change that is envisioned for the health sector.
The footprint that's taken place here in Grenada, I'm very proud of, and I'm excited that we could actually take part and be a part of what's going on here. And I would love to be able to implement change and introduce new technology and innovation that I've learned over the years over in the Caribbean, over in the United States. Just know that I'm very proud to be here and very honored that we can hand this off to Grenada.
The over US $2,000 supplies include lab coats, oxygen masks, gloves, bandages, thermometers, rinse solution, pipettes, among others. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Welcome back. Women technologists, innovators, entrepreneurs, and students will be given an opportunity to showcase their skill and expertise at a national exposition on Wednesday, March 8th at the Trade Center. The event will be held to commemorate International Women's Day, which is observed annually on March 8th to celebrate the achievements of women. The theme for this year is Digital, Innovation and Technology for Grenada's Sustainable Development. The theme highlights the role of technology in the development of Grenada and supports the Sustainable Development Goal number 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. Minister with responsibility for social development and gender affairs, Senator the Honorable Gloria Ann Thomas, encourages women to become involved in digital innovation.
We must empower our women so that they can be more active in the digital space. As we all are aware, many of our activities depend on strong technological integration. Posting on Facebook, sending WhatsApp messages, calling loved ones, making a bank transaction, or booking a medical appointment all go through a digital process. More and more, we are becoming more dependent on technology, and we must adapt to a changing world. If women are unable to access the internet and do not feel safe online and are unable to develop the necessary digital skills to engage in the digital space, this will certainly diminish their opportunities to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Japan's new ambassador to Grenada, His Excellency Matsubara Yutaka, says he is committed to strengthening relations between his country and Grenada. He was at the time presenting his credentials to Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade on Tuesday. Japan and Grenada have shared diplomatic relations since April 1975, with Japan giving support to Grenada over the past decade in a number of sectors. According to His Excellency, he looks forward to his mission.
Your Excellency, I have the honor to present my letters of credence as well as letters of recall of my predecessor. I feel most privileged to represent Japan in this beautiful country. Yes, I resort my best effort to complete my mission.
Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade welcomed the ambassador. Her Excellency said that Grenada benefited tremendously from Japan in areas as fisheries, disaster management, and health.
Japan's support to Grenada has been substantial and steady over the years. Grenada has benefited from direct aid, provision of equipment, and technical assistance which has supported multiple sectors of our economy, including health, agriculture, fisheries, human resource development, among others. Some of the key initiatives undertaken by grant aid assistance received from the government of Japan are in the areas of fisheries, disaster management, and health. Your Excellency, Grenada will continue to collaborate with Japan on issues of mutual concern as we work towards deepening the relationship between our two governments and peoples. I congratulate you and I look forward to working with you.
Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade singled out the fishery sector, which received technical and financial assistance from Japan.
Major infrastructural fisheries projects were undertaken by Japan for the construction of modern fish plants in Grenville, St. George's, and Guam, as well as a contribution to our economic and social programs. For example, the donation of 12 ice-making machines and 3 freezer chucks, which cost over $50,000. Over the years, Japan's contribution to Grenada has amounted to millions of US dollars. The fishery sector is a major foreign exchange earner, and we are indeed grateful for your continued contribution to this vital area of our economy.
That story has brought us to the end of the National Report for Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chris Ann Mitchell saying thank you for joining us.